Hello and welcome to another vlog of Done Travelling Coffee Club. Today I'm at Leeds Station to take the northern service all the way to Carlisle. But first we're going to stop off at the Ribblehead Viaduct to see a very special train go over the top of it. Hope you can join me. So we are going to get on that Class 158 Northern, which takes 3 hours to get from Leeds to Carlisle. But we're going to go Ribblehead first, have a look at the viaduct, and then continue on our way up to Carlisle. So, just left Leeds. Britain's newest Platform Zero station. So we're going to make our way up to Ribblehead now. There's a stopper train, so it stops at every little station along the way, including one that we've been to previously on this channel. When we get there, I'll show you. Now we're on our way up to a station, as I've said previously, I have been to before. That is the town of Keighley. Now if you fourth or fifth video was the Keighley and Worth Valley Railway, and I've got a link to that in the description down below. I'll be definitely putting that on the to do again list. So yeah, Keighley's the next stop, and then we're on our way up to Settle and then Ribblehead. So we've just left Long Preston now. So next one is Settle, then Hunt Riversdale, then Ribblehead. And as far as I can tell, given the amount of people that was at the previous station, I don't think the steam train's been through yet. I cannot wait to see this train. Now, I was meant to be staying at Ribblehead for the Flying Scotsman come the other way, but as it's often the way with these heritage railway tours, the times have changed. And it's not due back in Preston until 9 PM, so that tells me we're going to get over Ribblehead at 7. And there's no trains to Carlisle or Penrith at 7 o'clock at night. Well, there is, but I don't think my dad would appreciate me getting in at 11 o'clock at night saying, "Oh, home." Like, come on now. So I think we'll see the steam train that I really want to see, that I've not seen before, go over, get the next northern train behind it to Carlisle, and hopefully we'll get to see both. But I'm not going to tell you which steam train it is. That's just a little bit of a surprise. Settle. One end of the Settle to Carlisle Railway. A vlog you'll see on this channel in the very near future. And we're just pulling out of here now, so there's one stop and then it's Ribblehead. I can't wait. Now, you know when you look at something on Google Maps and you think, oh, it looks pretty big, but how big can it really be? Well, look at that. Now, isn't that a majestic sight in the landscape? The Ribblehead Viaduct. Now, I did mention this viaduct in a previous video when I did the Stockport one. Now, put in the comments which one do you prefer, Stockport or Ribblehead? Now that is 24 spans long. It's that long, it doesn't fit in this camera shot. I mean, it is pretty impressive, and to think trains go over that, and it's the only direct route from Carlisle to Leeds. I would get the train every day if it meant getting over this, because it is just a spectacular thing to look at. And today, it's a little bit more special because a steam train is going to go right over the top of it. Now, you know the old saying, you learn something every day. Well, I knew, obviously, they built it, but I didn't know there used to be a railway works here. And just to prove of that case, look what I just found. So just on a rock next to it is it tells you a brief history about the Ribblehead Locomotive Depot and Brick Works. And it says immediately in front of you, so about here, was a locomotive inspection pit. And when they finished building that, they basically just got rid of everything that was everything that was around here, and the moorland has slowly brought it back. And it is actually an offence to disturb or damage it in any way. Now, when I originally looked to come here, I knew what time the train was going to go over there. But as they changed, I've not been able to work out the times. So I don't really want to go on a really long walk and miss it, because it'd be a really poor video if I did. So what I might do is take a walk up to a signal box just up the way, and then come back and hopefully the train's on its way. So, it's currently 10 to 12, and as you can see, there's no train. I've just been informed that it's not due here till 1 o'clock. They changed the times, and reliable information is 1 o'clock, so let's go and have a look at the Bleemore signal box. Now, I'm stood here, viaduct is just over there, and the track is literally the other side of that fence. So, choice, do I stay here and watch it, or back down there? Guess you'll have to wait to find out. Now, watching this channel, I'm sure you all know how much I love trains. But I can't say how much I'd love to work in that signal box. Bleemore signal box. Basically the box that controls the Ribblehead Viaduct. So what I'm going to put on screen now is some facts and figures about that signal box. Now that is just imposing. The closer you get to it, it just seems like it just gets taller and taller. I mean, that is just an amazing thing to look at. And I think, well, I'll wait for the train, I might just sneak refuge under one of its arches. One of its 24 spans. But just look at what it looks like from side on. And the station is just somewhere over there. Look at my hair. Just gets so hot in this coat, I just want to take my hood off, but then I'm like, yeah. But just look at how tall I am compared to it. Like, there's me, and there's the top of the arch. It's absolutely amazing. It's here. There she is, Tornado. And there's the diesel that pulled it up from Tamworth.
That's pointed.
Now that was special. I've never seen that train before, and my god, it's gorgeous. So I think now we'll head up to the pub and have a beer, because I'm wringing wet. The camera's not much better, but to stay in the rain and watch that, it was so worth it. Now, it's going to go up to Carlisle, and the Flying Scotsman's going to be waiting for it to come back. Now, the plan was for me to stay here and watch the Scotsman come through, but 7 PM at night in October, it's going to be dark. I don't think you'd even see the smoke. So, that was just amazing. So we're going to head up now, back towards Ribblehead Station, try and get some signal to see when the next train is, and we'll make our way to Carlisle. So just a pint in the Station Inn next to Ribblehead Viaduct. No, that's not the viaduct, that's just a bridge. Now, I just talked to someone, and apparently the Flying Scotsman is going to Ribblehead tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I think I might do Settle to Carlisle Railway tomorrow. Even if it's just to see the Flying Scotsman go over Ribblehead, it's just worth it, isn't it? But I think if we get the next train from Ribblehead to Carlisle, we'll see it. Just come out the pub, hence why this is on. But look what's here. Postbox. I might send a postcard. Because this is just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, just nothing for miles. And next time I'm here, which will be tomorrow, I might have something to eat, because honestly, it smells amazing. And I'll put a picture in now of the pint of black sheep I just had. Really nice, just a little bit thick on the white foam at the top. And you get off the train at Ribblehead Station, which is literally just there, and you walk down here, and you come out there. So you cross the road, go through that gate, and immediate left. And it takes you to somewhere over there. Now I did actually look at to stay here, but as I've got relatives in the area, I didn't pay for the staying. And if you look at the front of the pub, check this out. Weather forecasting stone. Stone is wet, rain. I love this one at the right at the bottom though. Stone gone, tornado. Which begs the question, how is it still here? Tornado's just been through. And I've just spotted this. I didn't see it when I came here. Tea room and visitor centre at Ribblehead Station. Well, I love my tea, so let's go and have a look. Now, I knew tornado would be amazing to see, but even I didn't think it'd be that brilliant. It was amazing. To see a steam train go over that viaduct is an experience that I've always wanted to see, especially something that special. So we're definitely going to be having a look at the Flying Scotsman going over that tomorrow. I've just seen my perfect house. Right next to Ribblehead Station, in the middle of nowhere. Trains going past every 2 hours. That sounds like heaven. However, there's one station on this line, sorry about that, that is a little bit more different. You see, how many stations do you think have the facilities for you to stay at the station building? Well, there's one such station on this railway, Dent. And next time I'm up in Cumbria, I might just see how much it is. Just for the experience. I mean, check this house out. For a station building. I mean, how lovely does that look? Looks like a really old house. Oh, let's have a look at the onward travel information, shall we? There is nothing. There's no frequent bus service. Really, you don't say. The Northern Network Rail map. So, we are currently there. We're going to there. Then I'm going to there, Penrith. So I've got all this lovely line to go, and then down to Penrith. But we're going to be doing from there to there, settle tomorrow with the next video. It's so nice to see an old station that was closed and reopened just keep all its original features. I mean, how many stations have that? That's just a lovely station building. I mean, I love my local station in Stockport, but Stockport doesn't have that. But it's got like British Rail motifs in the window. Don't believe me? There you go, British Rail. It's an amazing place. I mean, you've obviously got 21st century CCTV, but with all the quaint, beautiful touches of an old school station. I mean, it's got Ribblehead in the actual glass of the platform. Oh yeah, and the clock. Honestly, this is, at the minute, my favourite line in probably the UK that I've seen. I mean, there's not many I've been on that are better than this. And, you see, if you're going to put rubbish, you need a bin, right? There's the bin. There's the bin bag. What I'm going to show now is basically a history of the Ribblehead Viaduct and the line as a whole. I mean, you don't just build a railway, you have to go through Parliament and all that kind of stuff, or at least you had to back in the day anyway. And it's amazing to think that this place was nearly never built. Absolutely crazy.
Oh, that's a thought, that's a thought.
I think that is just an understatement. I think it's one of the wonders of any railway in the world, not just the ones in Britain. But I'm so glad it's built because it's a beautiful piece of architecture. Remember that I was telling you about the foot crossing? There it is there. So my train that I got here and will get to Carlisle will come in there. I walked across here and then up the platform. I'm just going to do the same route but in reverse when we get the train home to Carlisle. So as you can see, there's the platform I was just on. I'm now in probably the cutest waiting room I've ever seen in my life. And there's something in here that even I can't believe is still in existence. No, it's not the weather face covering. It's a payphone. And it works. That's crazy. And there's a 21st century train time board. Although I love that name for a book. It tells you how much it costs as well to get to all the different stations in the local area. So that's where we're heading. I didn't pay that much, although these are return fares. But what a lovely little quaint station this is. And definitely look at these guys, because without this amazing group of people, we probably would not have this railway now. Just sat here waiting for a train. it's probably one of the most beautiful stations I've ever been to. Like, I mean, this line before I was born, 1989, was due to be closed because of the viaduct. So grateful it hasn't been. I mean, I think every station on this line is roughly the same. I think it's all very quaint, very original fixtures and fittings with 21st century tech thrown in. But honestly, I love it. I think it's amazing. So just sat with the departure board behind me, waiting for the next train. Just as a little bit of a special at the end of this video, remember when we got the tornado going over? Well, I've just got to Carlisle and you would never believe what's in the platform. Yep, it's the train minus the locomotive. And that'll just about do it for today's vlog. As you can tell, my train's on the way in. So this will be the end of today's vlog. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, comment, subscribe and hit the notification bell to never miss a new video. And I'll see you all in the next one.